Okay, I am already apologizing for the camera quality, but I'm on my way to London, England, and I am excited and scared, and I'm gonna take you with me. And if you see this, then I decided to post it, and if you don't, well then I guess you don't. Then this is already useless. But oh well, let's go.
Quick disclaimer, I filmed like little snippets of every day, like 6-second videos, and I'm gonna put them all together and I'm gonna voice them all over because otherwise this is not gonna make any sense. Enjoy! So I guess the best thing about my London trip is the German landscape that we see from the train window. But no, this is literally the only part of the journey that I actually filmed, and the next video is of us eating at like a fancy restaurant that served only mashed potatoes, which was like heaven. They served like vegan mashed potatoes and it was so beautiful there. Now enjoy the next 6 seconds of us being actual tourists for like the only time on this entire vacation. Okay, so this is the park next to the Highgate Cemetery, and we were too cheap to go in, so we stayed in the park. But it's a real nice park. The next day we went to the Waterstones in Hampstead, and I felt so awkward filming this. I mean, I'm saying it right there, but it was so pretty. Ah!
Okay, so I'm officially the worst vlogger ever. This is my third day in London, and this is the first time I'm actually filming something, so fun. But yeah, this is our room. There's nobody here at the moment, so everybody's changing, but this is me and this is my friend. And yeah, I think that's all. We're going to the museum today, and we already bought, I think, 8 books in total together. Like 3 of them are hers, 5 are mine. It's gonna be tricky, like getting all of those books back on the plane. But if I'm just gonna carry them, I'm just gonna be like, this is what I'm reading while we're flying for an hour and a half. Fun times. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the view. This is the front view.
And this is the back view. My voice is dying right now. This is perfect. This is the only museum clip you get because it's illegal to film the art.
So I think this is about bookstore number 5, 6.
So this is Daunt Books in Marylebone, London. It's at the tube station Baker Street, so that's where we have to get off. So this is this very, very old, multi-layered, all wooden bookstore. So downstairs they have like a section of books from all corners of the world, from like Africa, America, like everywhere. And then they have this beautiful, beautiful old staircase that goes upstairs, obviously. And upstairs is again like different countries, but it was mostly like England, London, and Germany as well. But seeing the literature that I had to read in high school, translated in English, wasn't really my vibe, to be honest.
Okay, so I thought I'd give you a little update. Today is Tuesday, so tomorrow is our last day, and then on Thursday we will fly back home. But I just finished Girl Crush by Florence Given, and I wasn't expecting this at all. Like, what happened? I thought this was gonna be like a romance book. Instead, this is like criticizing social media and questioning reality, and this was actually really good. I'm just shook right now. We just stayed in bed all morning, and I read this, and now I'm in a different like world. This was fun. This was good. Also, like, the lighting, and I'm still in bed. It's like 11. Also, I realized that I don't feel very comfortable with just filming outside when people are around. Just like right now, nobody's in this room. It's the only reason why I'm able to film this. So it'll be a montage again of me showing you things, but I think that's okay. I hope it is. It has to be. We're going to the museum. We're gonna see a whale, I think.
Please skip the next 32 seconds if animal skeletons creep you out. Have to say, I didn't realize it would be just skeletons. Next, I actually filmed how we walked through Hyde Park and went to see Kensington Palace. Well, we walked past it because we felt awkward, but we went and saw it, and this is me walking. Fun. This was, without a doubt, my favorite bookstore we went to in all of London. This is the Waterstones Piccadilly. It's beautiful. It's perfect. They had so many copies of Crush. I mean, it's a good book, but they had so many more upstairs. And then they had this like beautiful display there. I mean, my bookstore at home doesn't have that. Also, Portrait of a Thief, great book. If you have not picked it up, do it. Also, the Pride section in this, like, it was so sweet. And again, lots of Crush there. Like, obnoxiously a lot of it. We're on the third floor now, where we can walk into the children's book section and the teen section, and they had this huge Heartstopper yearbook sort of thing, where I had this like urge to write my name on it as well, next to Charlie, because we love Charlie and I can relate to Charlie so much with his mental health and stuff, so I just had to.
Not me actually hiding in the graphic novel corner.
And since it was our last night, we decided to grab some cookies at Covent Garden. I wanted to say Olive Garden, but it's Covent Garden. And after that, we walked home a little. We walked past Big Ben, which looks horrible on my phone, but I'm sorry. Then we took a last tube ride. Well, the next tube ride was to like the airport, but the last one that's in London. And then it was off back home to Germany. Back from London. I am very sick, so my voice sounds weird, and I will have to pause this a lot because my nose is constantly running, but I wanted to catch you up on all the books that I bought in London. So we'll start with the first book that I bought, which is Mindwalker by Kate Dillon. This book is actually quite nice. I read this already because it was the first book I bought, and so it was the first book that I read. This is a sci-fi book that is surprisingly hard to describe. So there's people who can mind walk, and they like infiltrate the mind of other people in order to like finish their mission. And the issue that these mind walkers have is that they rarely ever turn older than 19. Nobody knows why, nobody knows how to stop it, it just happens. And this is the story about one of these mind walkers who sort of like falls out of the system. I think that's the best way to describe it. Okay, so the second book that I bought in London and also finished while on vacation is Girl Crush by Florence Given. This wasn't what I expected. I expected this to be like a cute little romance story. It was more of like the story of a struggling influencer who had like a lot of mental issues like anxiety, depression, all that stuff, and it was really fascinating because you know the world of social media and you always know how do you think people feel, but even I, like me as a small book person, like all I talk about is books, and I have a very friendly niche and everybody's really calm, but even I feel this imposter syndrome sometimes, and I feel like this is very well captured in Girl Crush. So if this sounds interesting to you, then read it. Also, let me show you. This is so beautiful. And And 1 second, it's signed by the author. This is like, I feel like this is so fun. Also, what? This is so fun. Like, you can buy signed copies at a like British bookstore. What? The next book is Taste of Golden Iron by Alexandra Rowland. This book is what I'm currently reading. I'm currently working on this beautiful book. I saw this and I just had to get it. I mean, look at it. It's just incredible. I am really happy with this. So far, this is about the brother of the queen of the country, and he is struggling a lot again with his mental health and stuff, and like he has anxiety and he has like panic attacks, and I think this is something that doesn't happen often in like a fantasy novel, and I'm enjoying this so far. I can't tell you a lot about it, but I am enjoying this. The next book that I bought is With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I saw this mostly because of this beautiful, like the beautiful sprayed edges. This book is about Lorelai, and whenever Lorelai kisses somebody, she immediately sees how they die. Like, she finds out how these people die. And so she isn't sure if the reason why they die this way is because she kisses them or if it doesn't have anything to do with her. So she hasn't kissed anybody since her 18th birthday, and she is just super scared. And I think that this is the story of her finding like love and her like being hopeful again, and I'm really excited for this. Next up, we have Wild and Wicked Things by Francesca May. I bought this. I have no idea what it's about, but the cover is again stunning. This book is set in the 1920s and it's about magic, murder, and all that good stuff. And Annie Mason, the main character, isn't at all interested in the magic that is present on her island. And this is just her story. I am excited to read this. I'm excited to put this on my shelf just because it's so beautiful. So this one. And the last book that I bought in London is The Clockwork Girl by Anna Mazzola. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I hope so. If not, I'm sorry. But again, I have to show you the book. Like, this is so stunning. This book is set in Paris in 1750. It is about a clockmaker and a girl, Madeline, who is set out to discover all the secrets that this clockmaker is hiding. And I'm really excited. This sounds right up my alley. I mean, it says spellbinding, gripping, and deliciously gothic. What more could you want? I am excited for this. Can you tell that I bought all of these books just because they're pretty? That's just how I am. Also, quick life hack from my bathroom floor. If you take a blow dryer and you just warm up the sticker, you can just peel them off very, very easily. And it helps a lot. And there we have it. Without the sticker. Okay, so that was everything. That was my week in London and all the books that I got. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!